Hi, this is Allie from MobileMonkey, and I'm going to give you a brief overview on how to get started with your MobileMonkey account. So to begin with, you can start by logging in by going to MobileMonkey.com and click this login button in the top right hand corner. And that's going to prompt you to sign in with Facebook. And the reason that we do this is we need to access all the pages that you're an admin of on Facebook, so you do need to click sign in with Facebook here. And this should bring you to your dashboard if you already have one. If you don't, it'll bring you through an onboarding process that you should follow. So I have a couple different bots set up, but just for the purpose of this demo, I'm going to show you my custom jewelry bot. So you can navigate between your Facebook pages by clicking in between them over on this left sidebar. To connect more, you'll click Connect Facebook Pages, and if you do have additional companies you're part of, you can find them in this drop-down menu. So my main bot I'm going to find right here. You should only have one bot per page, but if it does come a case where you have another bot because you have an off hours bot or something else like that, you'll find your other bots down here. And if I wanted to add a bot, I could create a new chatbot down here, and I could either create it from scratch, meaning there will be no content in it. I can start from a template. We have a couple different templates for you to choose from. Or I can copy an existing chatbot. So if I've already made one and I want to copy it onto a new page, or just copy it to make some edits, I could copy an existing one as well. So now I'm going to go into the bot builder and show you a few of the tools that we have. So to start with, we have our bot builder tools, which are our pages and our Q&A. Our pages are the building blocks of the bot, and that's where you're going to create all your content that will make your bot conversational. Now you have three main pages that you're provided with, which are your welcome page, your default page, and your main menu. The welcome page is the first page that someone's going to see when they click that Get Started button after sending a message to your Facebook page. It's just going to pop up with whatever content you've loaded into here. Your default page is the page that will pop up if somebody inputs some content that your bot doesn't understand. So if your bot is a jewelry bot, for example, and somebody starts talking about something irrelevant, like maybe Chinese food or something, your bot's obviously not going to understand that. It's going to fire off this default page which says, sorry, I'm just a bot, but someone real will be right with you. If you don't want it to send this default page, you can edit that in the bot response settings down here. The third page is the main menu. So this is the little hamburger menu that'll appear at the bottom of your bot. And you can just put three really simple buttons on it. You should keep them limited to really simple things that you think your user might click frequently, like home, which would allow them to start over, or contact page, or maybe your website. You can also link this to a URL. You can also create submenus within here. And now I'm going to show you how to put some content on these pages. So you add content to your bot using these little orange buttons called widgets up here. The widgets range from very simple, like text or image, to a little bit more complex, like gallery or attribute. And each and every one of these widgets does have its own help doc, so if you're struggling a little bit to understand them and how they work or what their use case is, feel free to just click this help button in the upper right hand corner, which will lead to our fully searchable help portal. So as you can see on my welcome page, I have an image widget and I have a text widget that says hi, thanks for messaging, a typing widget to make it look like somebody's typing, and then a quick question that says, do you prefer gold or silver? And I would save that to an attribute, which is like a tag. So every time I ask a question, I'm going to want to save the user's answer, because then I can retarget them in the future based on that answer. So creating an attribute basically creates a tag in your contacts, and it creates a new field, and it will populate with whichever answer they choose. And from there, I'm going to want to direct my user to go to a new page in the bot so the conversation doesn't completely stop. So as you can see here, under gold, I have a page called Custom Gold Pieces, and silver, Custom Silver Pieces. So when my user clicks one of these, it's going to be directed to that next piece of conversation. So say, for example, they click silver. It's going to bring them to this page called Custom Silver Pieces, and I'll show you what that looks like in Messenger. So you can see here, it pops up with my image. It says, hi, thanks for messaging. Do you prefer gold or silver? And then if I click silver, it's going to bring me to this Custom Silver Pieces page, which I have stored under Silver Pieces. Silver Pieces is a group, so groups are basically just folders for your pages. You can create a group right here. It doesn't do anything for the functionality of your bot to keep your pages in groups, but it does make it a little bit more easy to access them and to organize them when you are building out your bot. So here under Silver Pieces is my custom Silver Pieces page. And it would just say, great taste, let's get started. I have a GIF widget because GIF widgets are really fun. You can put them in here to add a little bit more character to your bot. And then a quick question again, what type of jewelry are you looking for? This is one of the most important widgets, so I would recommend using that wherever you can because it's really, really good for gathering data quickly. So to demonstrate this, I would go ahead and I'd click Silver, and there is my page and my content. So now I'm just going to go over a few of the tools. I'll do a very brief run through of them. Under marketing automation, we have the Chat Blaster, which you can use on the free version. Chat Blast is basically like an email blast. You choose a bot page to send, which will send a mass message to whatever audience you choose, so you can make them really targeted, which is great for engagement. You can use the RSS Blaster, which is also free. The RSS Blaster is for sending out blog posts automatically or any other type of feed. So you can have an opted-in group of contacts, and every time you put up a new blog post or make any change to that designated feed, it will automatically send them an update. Lead magnets are also really important because you need to have those leads in your bot before you can be sending out mass messages, or you won't be able to send them to many people. So a good one to start with is Messenger ads. Messenger ads allows you to automatically send a message to someone from your bot every time they click that send message button when you run a Facebook ad, which is really awesome because then they're opted in as contacts. You can retarget them in the future, and you can ask them for more information. You can also use Comment Guard, which is another awesome one. Comment Guard will automatically send a message to anyone who comments on one of your posts, your boosted posts, your ads, or even your dark posts. You can even set up a catch-all if you want to send a message automatically to anyone who comments on any of your posts. And then your bot will automatically send them a message and they'll be opted in as contacts, so again, you can contact them in the future. So next we have HTML elements. There's a couple different ones of those. This is basically just for gaining more traffic into your bot from outside sources. So you can use the customer chat widget, which will put the bot directly on your website. Generate a link to Messenger, which will create a direct link to any page in your bot you choose. You could use it in your email signature or anything like that just to get more traffic to your bot. The checkbox plugin, which will create a checkbox opt-in in one of your forms on your website. And then the send a messenger button, which will create a button on your website that will lead directly into your bot. Next we have landing pages. So landing pages is basically a buffer in between that link to your bot and Messenger, because you may want to make it very clear that when someone's clicking a link, they're going to end up in Messenger, because some people don't necessarily understand that. This is also a really good opportunity to add some branding. You can put a picture in there and your logo and anything else to make it more your own. Next we have scan codes. So scan codes are QR codes. A lot of you may be familiar with this. Basically, it just generates a code that you can scan within Messenger to send you directly into the bot. So you could set this up at a trade show or anything else. And it's just a cool kind of unconventional way to bring more traffic to your bot. So that's it for lead magnets. Next we have audience insights. So in your audience insights, you have your contacts, which is the people that you're going to be blasting, the people you're going to be marketing to. So these are really important. If you click on one of these, you can see their attributes over here, which are the tags we talked about. So I can see a little bit of data about him and anything I've gathered. Audiences are basically subsets of my contacts, which I have filtered to include, for example, people who like silver or people who chose silver over gold. You can create an audience over here and then go ahead and create a filter. And I might want to track something like metal, like that one I showed you earlier. And I could set that equal to silver. And now I have a group of people who have chosen that they like silver, and I can retarget them. So next we have settings. which is just the basics of your bot. You can change your bot's name here, whether it's active or inactive, meaning whether it's responding on the page. You could set the response settings, meaning how it responds to questions it doesn't understand. Your quick messages, which are messages that the bot sends when the user doesn't respond in an expected way. You can also set your unsubscribe settings. So you do need to have an unsubscribe option in your bot. It's automatically put in there. So if somebody says stop or unsubscribe, it's going to automatically send them this message, and you can change it here. And you can set your language, which is basically just used for NLP. So if the user puts in a typo, it will recognize the typo in whichever language you select. So that is it for the MobileMonkey Bot Builder overview. And if you need help at any time, feel free to press this help button up here or email support@mobilemonkey.com, and we'll be happy to help you out. So thanks for watching and enjoy building your bot.